Hi, this is Ms. Serratus, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can cite an image that you take from the internet. If you take a picture or something from the internet, you have to create a citation because you didn't create it. Think about it. What if you put a picture on the internet and somebody took it and put it on their work and said that they did it without giving you credit? You probably wouldn't feel good about that. So in order to avoid any kind of plagiarism, accusations, it's very important that you give credit to your work. And so we use a tool called EasyBib. So I'm going to have two websites open at the same time. This is the original picture that I found, so it's important to have this view open. And in another tab, I went to easybib.com. And when I go to EasyBib, what I want to do is click here on this tab that says all 59 options. And then I have all these different things that I can go ahead and use. So I want to create a citation for a digital image. Either click it here or under most popular, you'll find it over there. And if I click on it, it brings up this box. So we are using the MLA7 format. So there are different things that I need to know in order to create a proper citation. So for the first section, I either need to know the title, the official title, if it's given, if it's not given, a description of the image. One or the other, not both. So if there's a title, you would probably see that information somewhere, but one thing that you want to do is you want to click on Visit Page off on the right, and that's where you're going to get some more information. So actually, the picture that I selected came from our very own Norwood Public Schools website, and I don't see a title. So instead I have to give it a description. So what do you think? What am I going to call it? Maybe I'm going to call it Norwood logo, just to keep it simple. And the way I type it is also the way it's going to show up, meaning capital N for Norwood, and I decided to do a capital L for logo, for the word logo. I don't know the title. Most likely you're not going to know the title, so please don't worry about that. Just give a description of it. Is it a Mustang? Is it the seal? What is it that you're putting a picture of? Do the description. The next section is the author. I have no idea who drew this picture, where it came from. I don't see that anywhere. Therefore, I have to leave it blank because I don't know. But the next section, there is some information I can find out. Website title. What is the name of the website I got this from? That's usually at the top. The name of this website is Norwood Public Schools. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, Norwood Public Schools. Notice I did some capitalization. That's the name of the website. So wherever you got it from, what's the title at the top? Who's the publisher of this website? Again, chances are you're not going to find that information. If you did, it would be down here somewhere. So don't worry about it. The URL means what is the actual website address. That you're going to know. It is, I found the image on this web page right here, and this is the URL. So I'm simply going to select it. I'm doing a Control C to copy. You could do a right click copy. I just want to copy it. I'm coming over here to the line that says URL, and I'm doing a paste. So I'm not retyping it, I'm just doing a paste. So now you have to check off either yes or no. Do you want to display the URL? Leave out the URL unless the source cannot be located without it. Since most of the time I'm not going to have enough information, you'll want to change it to yes, because most of the time you don't know the title. You don't know who the author is. You don't know who the publisher is. So it will help the person if you display it. So I would say yes. The published date, I don't know, but I do know the day I accessed it. I accessed it today, so I just click on today. So I'm doing this on September 13th of 2016. So the bare minimum, you need to fill out either the title or the description, not both. You're probably not going to know the author, so don't worry about it. What's the name of the website that you got it on? It's usually at the top. What is the URL? The website address, so usually you just need to copy it. I will warn you that if it's a super long address, you can cut out most of it and just stick to the first part of the address. Check off display URL, check on date access, and for the today, and go ahead and create a citation. And this is what it looks like. And it's very official. Sorry, it disappeared on us. Here we go. It's got the proper punctuation. When you do a bibliography, as you get older, you will learn that there's places for commas and periods, and this is the proper citation. It'll have the word digital image. It'll have in italicized the name of the website, the date that you found it, that it came from the web. This is what it looks like. So I now need to put that in my document so that I have proof of where I got it from. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the copy button. You don't have to do that. You could, of course, just go ahead and select it and copy it. Now I'm going to open up my Word document, and the place to put the citation is at the bottom of the page. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter just to keep everything empty. And to put it in the bottom, it's in the footer. I'm going to go to insert, and I want to go to footer. And again, I can make a fancy footer, but let me just keep it simple and do blank. I'm now in the footer. Delete the word type text. Control V, it is now paste. Paste in the bottom. I'm going to double click to get out of it as a reminder. Just because it shows lightly doesn't mean it's going to print lightly. And I now have created a citation. Now the last thing for these directions is to delete all of the stuff here. Your final work should only be 1 page long. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the delete key. I selected everything. Hit the delete key. I'm still on 2 pages. I need to get it to 1 page. So what I need to do is get rid of some of these extra enters. So this is called a show and hide button. If I click on it, I see these little symbols. These are enters, and you can see that the enters go all the way to the 2nd page. So once I start deleting them by using the delete key, I know a lot of kids like using the backspace key, but I like to use the delete key instead. You notice that they go away. On the bottom left, I'm down to 1 page. So I have no extra spaces. I undo that, and this is actually a finished product, what your finished product should look like somewhat. Of course, yours will be a little different because you'll have a different word art, different border, page border, and different image. So I hope you have fun doing this assignment, and go ahead and submit it into Google Classroom. Bye.